I'm Adam.
And I'm Cleo.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Hey Cleo, do you like winter?
Whenever winter arrives, I'm all geared up for the snowball fights.
Just remember, it's all fun and games until someone ends up in a pile of slush.
Wait, what? We're making slushies during snowball fights now. Count me in for the cherry flavor.
Not exactly. I meant falling into the wet and mushy snow, not making slushies. But I like your enthusiasm.
Imagine sleds with built-in slushie makers. Like a ride and a snack all in one.
That would be quite the innovation. Though I'm not sure how efficient that would be on the hills. I'd probably end up thirsty after all that sliding. In today's book, a boy observes that the snowman he built the day before now looks droopy and disheveled. He imagines what happened to his snow creations during the night. Let's get started. Snowmen at Night by Caralyn Buehner. Pictures by Mark Buehner. One wintry day I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he was not the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked a fright. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowmen mothers. Then the snowmen games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn in the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance at racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice.
Hey Adam, I just had the coolest idea for a snow game.
Oh really? What's the game?
Snowball dancing.
Snowball dancing? How does that work?
You know, you throw the snowball and then you dance to avoid it.
I think you might be mixing up snowball fights with dancing, Cleo.
Imagine you throw a snowball and I bust a move dodging it like a pro.
That sounds like a dance-off in the snow. Maybe we could choreograph some snowball dodging moves.
Exactly. We'll be the snowball dodging dance champions.
Well, I've got to admit, that sounds pretty entertaining, but how about making snow angels instead?
Oh, I know that one. That's where you flap your arms and fly, right?
Not quite. You lie down and move your arms and legs to make an angel shape in the snow? Sometimes they start giggling, and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. They gather up their snowballs, the pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky they play a baseball game. No one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's best snowball fight. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo! They yell. This is by far the snowman's biggest thrill. Finally they're tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. A reminder to the reader, don't forget to look for hidden shapes that have been painted in all these wintertime scenes. See if you can find a cat, a rabbit, a Santa face, and a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Have you ever made a snowman that looked like it was about to run a marathon?
Huh. Not really. How'd you manage that?
Well, I rolled the snow into shapes that resembled running legs, added a snowball for a head and voila. It seemed like it was ready to sprint any moment.
I've never tried creating a snowman on the move before.
Oh, you should totally give it a shot. It's a whole different snowman experience.
I'll keep that in mind for our next snow day. It's always fun to try something new with snowmen.
Absolutely. Snowmen are like a blank canvas, endless possibilities for creativity.
And my favorite possibility is if you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm Adam.
And I'm Cleo.
And this is Where There's a Williams, There's a Way. Did you know the world's tallest snowman, Snow Woman, was built in Maine, USA, and used trees for its arms.